We're in Arabi, in a neighborhood that took the brunt of Tuesday night's tornado. As you can see, you're looking through a home at me. This roof is completely gone. I'm in what used to be the living room. There's a couple rooms still standing. Just absolute devastation as far as the eye can see here.
It was terrifying, really was. They saying freight trains, but this thing sounded like something out of the. Can't explain the noise it was making. So I opened my front door, and I seen not far from here to that tree, a massive tornado. You see stuff like this on TV with debris blowing all around, and I said, "My God, what is happening?"
I don't know. I've never been through a tornado before, so all the debris coming in and me protecting my dog, I just said, "Oh wow, I made it." And then I walked out and saw it.
The house was vibrating and our ears were popping, I guess from the low pressure. And then once it cleared, we said, "Man, we made it." This gentleman here, we seen his house was gone. And so my son and my two grandsons, we were calling for that gentleman and we couldn't get a response. I ran over there to his truck, looked in his truck to see if he was in there, and he was not in there. And I think
real quick, just to put it into perspective, guys, he was parked right here in the driveway, and his truck landed over in this tree. And guys, unfortunately, this is the death that was reported. This gentleman, he was in his mid-20s. He had just moved in across the street from your son about 6 months ago.
Yes,
so you saw his car, and then what next? And
then once we realized that, hey, he wasn't answering, we just started screaming for him. We walked down the street. We just started checking everywhere, and then the first responders came and they walked the area and they finally found the body.
Out of respect, the neighbors would not release his name. His parents came out last night, and today there were friends there that the family had sent out to search through the rubble. There was a constant flow of law enforcement and neighbors up and down the streets assessing the damage and checking on each other, most still in shock.
It's insane to watch everything you own just spread out everywhere. And oh, wait, anybody seen a shed? I'm missing a shed with a couple of bikes.
It's amazing that there's not more injuries. It was probably the closest I've ever come to death. It was scary.
And it was very scary. I don't want to live through this again. It was just crazy.
Pieces of people's lives scattered everywhere you look in this neighborhood, and so heartbreaking. Just when you think it can't get any more horrific, you walk past a child's toy. You know, the majority of the people we talked to today said when they were hunkering down in the bathroom or wherever they were just hugging their loved ones and praying. And they say, although it might not look like it, their prayers were answered. In Arabi, Leslie Spoon, Eyewitness News.